Hello, it's Miss Molly. Back again, baby. I know it's been a while. I have no excuse or explanation, but let's just call that my business and call your business your business, and then we're fine. So, I'm gonna do a good old-fashioned love reading. A little more, I guess mainstream. Whoops. Than I usually do, but nothing wrong with that. Love is in the air. I can smell it. I can taste it. Love is here. And, we're gonna talk about it. Alright. Using Ethereal Visions. I don't know if that's gonna show up backwards or what, but Ethereal, it's pretty. It's pretty, but it's kind of big. It's a little hard to shuffle. Worth it though. There's a few extra cards in it, which I think is cool. There is Hanged Man was flipped out. So this is definitely, we're already in a period. Oh, with Six of Cups on the bottom. Definitely there's like a very deep soulmate connection that is just kind of like in limbo. Like there's no progress, but there's also no regression. Like it's just, everybody's just kind of staying where they are because things aren't ready yet. Like the scene isn't set. There's a scene that's got to be set and it's not set yet. So I don't know if you know who this person is yet. It could be someone you've never met. It could be someone you only know a little bit, like you don't know them very well. Yet, this is not about the twin flame connection. Fuck the twin flame connection that's going on right now. I know a lot of people are in that cycle, and we're not talking about that, because fuck that shit. It's for the birds, if you ask me. I think that if you're watching this video, you're better than whoever that person is. I don't mean you're better than them as a person. I mean you have evolved past what this connection can give you. So like you learned what you gotta learn, and the feelings are still there, but I don't think that there's progress that way. So Ten of Swords on the bottom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. The situation has given you everything it can give, and it's time to look to a brighter future. So yeah, where we're at right now, the end of that twin flame situation, new soulmate hanging somewhere in purgatory, somewhere around you. You're just kind of orbiting each other. I can feel it. Knight of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, someone's thinking about you. Someone's thinking about you. You're in somebody's head. And I think somebody's in your head. But it's kind of weird because you're like, I don't know if I know you. I know that there's somebody, and I know that it's somebody around me, and I think I kind of want it to be you, but I don't know. It's cute. It's very like, I don't know, I would savor this kind of energy because it's like tickly. I don't know. It's very like when you're a kid and you have a crush and you're like, ooh, I think you're cute. Do you think I'm cute? And it's just very sweet. And I know that it's like, oh, you want to get to where you're going. You want to get to the meat of it. Like you want to meet this person. You want to know this person. You want to be with this person. But this is also like a valuable experience. It's a cute time period to like get to be in. So like try to enjoy the energy while it's with you, because like once you get into it, you're into it. And like that's beautiful too, but like there's something really fun about the possibilities of something new before you know what it's going to be. Like, so try to sit back and like ride that kind of energy. All right. Let's see with this spread. I'm going to do the Celtic cross, Celtic cross, Celtic, 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 Celtic. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah. Words are all made up. None of them are real. It's a little gem of wisdom for me. You're literally welcome. Eight of Swords on the bottom. Thinking too much. Thinking too damn much. It's like a stressful energy, but it's like harmless. Because I know, you look at it and you're like, ew, that's fucking uncomfortable. But this is on the surface, meaning like the surface of your energy is very changeable. It's not set in stone. It changes every day. So 8 of Swords right now is you're just kind of like, you're thinking about it too much. You're thinking too much. You're thinking too much. And I know that because right underneath we have the 4 of Wands, which is very like, this feels like a finish line. And like, that's your reward at the end. That big house. Once you get through that 11-11 right there, you get to the house with the 8 of Wands underneath. Things are happening. Things are happening pretty quickly. You just gotta try to enjoy it because like this is just you in your head. Just relax. Dramatic. You're being dramatic. Okay. That's okay, me too. So this is where you're at right now. 4 of Cups, pure manifestation. A lot of times 4 of Cups in different decks, it looks kind of like a dude who's bored and he's being offered a cup and he's like looking at these 3 cups on the ground. Sometimes they're spilled and just looking at all the things that didn't work out. But this guy's not doing that. This guy is like aware of his blessings that are all down here and using like the energy of the blessings that he already has to tap into further blessings. Like it's easier to pull in energy that you already are used to. So by focusing on the good things that you already have and all of the ways that your life is working out really well and all the things that are going right for you, you start pulling in more things that are right for you. So, and that's what I see that you're doing right now. So you're doing great. This is good. This is good. Crossed by, and that means an energy that's affecting you right now. So this is an affecting energy. Justice, baby. Damn. Damn. Okay. I guess I'll show it to you. Let me see. Justice is blind. I know that. I feel like it's almost like it's like a hypnotizing energy. Like I feel like, yeah, there's like this trance-like state coming in. And it's very like you're almost being pushed into autopilot. But not in a like just in like, it's almost robotic. Like you know what you're supposed to be doing without even know that you're knowing. Like you know that wasn't even a sentence, I'm pretty sure. Whatever. You're being pushed into actions and they just seem like, of course I'm doing this. Of course, like when you wake up in the morning and you have to pee and you go to the bathroom, you don't think about it. You're just like, of course I'm doing this. This is what needs to happen. I just slept. I need to pee. It's kind of like that sort of like instinctual, or just like you're just like following directions really well, but like without knowing that you're doing it. Like it's very like hypnotize-y. I don't know. That's interesting. Ooh, this is gonna be like a good one. Okay. Foundation. So something in your past that's affecting the way that you process things, the way that you handle situations, the way that you interact with people, something deep within you that affects everything you do. 8 of Pentacles. You want really nice things for yourself and you will work for them. It's very like, if I work hard, I can get literally anything I want, is in your foundation. That's incredible. That's maybe like one of the strongest foundations, in my opinion, you can possibly have. Because like it's the card of building. Like you're constantly building your foundation. You're constantly trying to shore up your defenses and like build a stronger foundation for yourself. And that's incredible. That's really incredible. Sorry, I was just like, where's the love? I haven't seen anything about love yet, but I think it's here. It's here somewhere. We're gonna see. I'm like, ooh, what's gonna happen? All right, so this is your recent past, which recent past doesn't mean like last week necessarily, or like yesterday or whatever, or like last year. Recent past means something in your past that's still affecting you, or that has been affecting you up until recently. So it can be really, really old wounds that you're just now feeling to their fullness, to their full extent, or really, really old wounds that you are working on healing now that can show up in your recent past. So that's just an important distinction. Recent past, we have strength. I feel like this has a lot to do with the twin flame connection that's been going around. I think this is just like mastering the art of serenity, like the I don't know. I don't know if you guys have seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, but at one point, the one earthbending king who's like nuts, butts, coconuts, says something about like there's positive Jing, which is like energy, I think. When you're attacking, there's negative Jin, whatever. When you're running away, and then there's neutral, when you do nothing. You just do nothing. There's no coming forward, there's no running away. You just simply exist and you do nothing. And I feel like that's in your recent past. That's something you've had to learn how to do. You're very much an action taker, and your foundation is working hard for things that you want. So it's really hard for you to not work hard for things that you want. It's hard for you to want something and not take action towards it. And I think in the past, like, that is what you've learned recently. That is what you've had to practice recently. And like that is what you've had to master. I do see like a mastery here of neutral Jing. I don't know. Okay. And then we have, so this is what's on your mind. What are you thinking about? What's going on in that noggin? Oh, you sad little so-and-so. 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you're scared of having a crush on someone. Like you're scared to even let yourself have a crush on someone because you're like, if they don't like me back, I'm going to literally scream. Like it's that kind of like, I feel like with the twin flame did a number on your self-esteem. And like it could be other things as well. It could be there's been rejection in your past that really affected you and really sat with you. It's something that you feel to this day of like, when you think about it, you cringe. It's that like when you're falling asleep and all of those embarrassing moments come back, like those rejections are in those embarrassing moments. Like you carry those with you and you're scared to repeat those. So when you see someone attractive or when you see someone you're attracted to, you almost like list all the reasons why they wouldn't be into you because you're like trying to prepare yourself for rejection. That's rough. I feel you. But the thing is, you're not thinking about all the reasons why they would be into you. And if you're not thinking about all the reasons someone would be into you, they are less likely to as well. And that's not just with one person, that lowers your entire like vibration. Or like I've kind of been noticing this, like the higher your vibration is, the more magnetic your energy becomes. You start attracting people to you because they can tell you've just got something figured out that they want to figure out even subconsciously. Subconsciously, they're like, I don't know how you got to where you're at, but I would love to get to where you're at. But thinking like this of all the reasons why, no, this isn't right. No, this isn't. I'm this way and I'm that way and they like this and they like that. Instead of like, I'm dope. I mastered the art of neutral Jin. Fuck you. Like, I'm the man. Look at me manifesting without even trying. Like, my core is working hard. I'm an incredible person. Of course you'd be into me. You know? Like, try to start thinking of ways that you are valuable. Like, this is 5 ways right here that you are incredibly valuable. And I don't know that you don't see them, but you definitely don't acknowledge them. So start acknowledging them. Think about it. What are things about yourself that when you see them in other people, you like. And then you can say to yourself, well, I'm like that too. Because it's easier to like things about other people when you're in this mindset. So like find things about other people that are also true about you. And that's a good jumping off point. That's not somewhere to stay. You want to start thinking about things independently about yourself that are nice without having to kind of piggyback off of somebody else's energy. But it's a good way to start. Okay. So down here we have your future foundation. So this is your current foundation, Eight of Pentacles, which is great. Let's see what it's gonna be. Oh, damn. The Chariot. Let's see what we have here. Oh, you got that big dick energy. Okay. Damn, that's just sexy. Like, this is just literally like sex appeal. That's what I'm getting, is very much just like, I'm that bitch. Hey, like, I don't even know how else to say that. Okay, hold on. Let me, I gotta get deeper into this because all I can think of is like, here we go. No, I feel like, okay. No, okay, I got it. That was funny though. Okay. So I feel like you've been focusing so hard on work. You've been focusing so hard on working, that you have completely like ignored your sexuality or like your sexual impulses. I think it might have been a bit of a dry spell for you, but I think it's like a willful dry spell. You're like, I'm not really interested in sex. I don't really want to have sex. Like I want to focus on my life and like make my life better. And the energy coming into your foundation is, say, a lot of sexy time. Just being very like sexually free. So nice, dude. Nice. That's beautiful. It is beautiful. And I'm giggling like a little, like I'm in 7th grade and somebody just said penis, but like it is kind of like that. Like it is that kind of energy of like, you've been away from it for so long that it's almost like it's naughty now. You're like, it's become a different thing than it used to be. And it's almost like rediscovering like when you were younger and you got active sexually for the first time, or like that you started becoming sexually active. Things are like, ooh, it's like a period of discovery. And like, it's usually like, I guess I can't say it's a very unique time because like you are coming up on that time again where like you're almost rediscovering yourself sexually and everything is very fresh and new and exciting. And I love that for you. It's nice. All right. This is your hopes and fears. The King of Cups. This is a strong partner who is not afraid of setting boundaries, but who is very familiar with the fine art of tender love and care. Somebody who isn't afraid to love, but loves wisely. So you hope for that. But it's also not something you've ever experienced before, so you're kind of like, what the fuck are you? Yeah, that's the whole thing. And somebody who's like you. Like, I feel like you've always gone for opposites, kind of, like someone who's very not like you in a lot of ways, and you're kind of like, what if I was with somebody who was like me? And that idea is both exhilarating and terrifying, because you're like, wow, they could really understand me. Wow, they could really understand me. Like, yeah, it's both. That's okay. Just let the hope outride the fear. Like, fear is not a good enough reason to not do something. If fear is the only reason you don't do something, you should have done it. Probably. I mean, unless we don't gotta get into all the ways that could be wrong. Because in this situation, it's right. The energy that's around you. Queen of Wands. Very nice. very attractive, very powerful, and very focused on somebody. Ooh, this is like you're saying their name in your head over and over again, like, ooh. And just kind of like toying. It's very catty, but not in like the kind of way, but in like playing with something, playing with your food before you eat it a little bit, just kind of like batting it around. That's a defense mechanism, if you were wondering. That's because of this. You are protecting yourself from, I guess, being too vulnerable. You're trying not to be vulnerable by just saying like, hey, you're hot. You want to get weird? You want to get weird with me? Maybe for like the rest of our lives. You don't want to say that. You don't want to say something like that. You don't want to come across straightforward. You want to beat around the bush. You don't have to, but you'd prefer to. And I don't honestly think that's not going to affect anything. Like, I don't think it's not like that's a problem. It's flirty and it's fun. It's like a fun energy, but that's why you're doing it. Still nothing wrong with it. I just thought I would like let you in on some tea about yourself. Okay. Next we have, so this is what happens next. The Fool. This is you. This is just fuck it. Literally, this is you just being like, hey, fuck it. You're hot. Let's talk about it. You're hot. I'm hot. Let's get it going. Like, it's, but it's also, it's much more than that. It's very like you saying fuck you to all the fears that we talked about in this card and riding on the hopes and saying, you know what? I think that that could be a really beneficial partner to me. I think that could be a really beautiful relationship if I had somebody a little bit more like me, a little bit more gentle and a little bit more loving. And I want to see what that life is like. So I'm going to see what that life is like. But there is, so I'm looking at his umbrella has stars on it. And in tarot, night and day, sun and moon, he's surrounded by the sun. I mean, the sun is right there, and it's a very sunny day, and the sun is very prominent in this card. But it should be noted that the night is also there, so it's kind of like you're still holding on to a little bit of that. Okay, so you're not going to be completely straightforward, but you're definitely coming much more out of this like beat around the bush energy. But you are still being, you're not going to literally be like, do you want to have sex? Like, do you want to intercourse with me? You're just going to be like, I don't know. And you're just going to be more direct. Like, there's more directness coming, and there's more of this like you're holding back right now. Like, I can feel you holding back from being like, let's go for it. And this coming up is like, let's go for it. So that's good. I like it. Nice. And then the end result. Oh. 5 of Cups. This is Twin Flame written all over it. I do think that you are going to get sucked right back in. You're going to get sucked back in to whoever this twin flame thing is. I mean, not in a lasting way, but like I feel like you've distanced yourself from the emotions, and it's kind of like you're just thinking back on how beautiful, like, just the nature of your connection was with this person from your past, and you're like, oh God, that hurts. Because it wasn't real love, even if it was terrible. Like, it wasn't always terrible. Love is really beautiful, even when It's not right, even when it's not like clean and healthy love. And I see you very much properly mourning this, which I think is very healthy, but it is very sad. But I do see, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have to go through this. I'm sorry that you have to go through this period of mourning, but I do know that there's a very beautiful future once you move past this. Um, I'm sorry. So in the background here, there's a castle, and there's a bridge that'll take you to that castle when you're ready. When you're ready. You don't have to rush. It's okay. You can take your time. Because that castle's not going anywhere. It's always going to be there for you. So you take your time, and when you're ready, you can go. But this is quite a mix-up, because I do see you going back and forth from like, fuck it, I'm ready to go, to being just like, oh my god, I love that person so much, and I always saw myself with them, like I always thought it was gonna be them and me against the world, and it's never gonna be like that, and that's really sad. So I'm very sorry, and I'm also very happy for you that you have this beautiful thing that is coming, that is there. It's not coming, it's already there. You have to go to it, and you might not be quite ready yet, and that is okay. You take your time, and when you're ready, it's waiting. So leave a comment if you have any questions. If it resonated, let me know what you think. And if you want a private reading, email me. I don't charge. And I hope you have a wonderful day.